Welcome back, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick video on how to make an app persistent from the folded state to the unfolded state. Now, taking it back, just taking a step back here, the whole reason we're doing this is because you have the Duo Launcher. If you haven't seen the Duo Launcher, click on the link on the video and you'll be able to see how to set it up. But we're using the Duo Launcher on the Fold 4, and the whole reason what I'm going to show you how to do is to make sure an app can stay open from the folded state to the unfolded state, right? Like how it's supposed to do. So very easy. What you want to be able to do is first, let's create the task. And the task that you're going to create, I'm not going to create it because I already have it created. You want to create two tasks. The first one is hold. Name it how you want to name it. For me, I named it as hold refresh. And all you do is you set it a variable. And for me it's pause refresh to 1. That's it. That's the first task. Really easy. Set a variable, put a variable, make sure it's a persistent variable. You'll be able to use it and it stays in after the task is complete, and then go back to create a second one. And this one clears the variable that you set. And essentially that's how the task works. Okay, now you have the groundwork. Let's make it work. The profile, you add a new profile, you click on application and you select one, and I'm going to select Chrome for this one. And this goes back, you select the task. You want to have the hold. For myself it's hold refresh, so depending on how you name it, I'm going to look for it here, hold refresh. And what you want to do is you hold it and you add an exit task, and the exit task will be the task that clears the variable. And let's look for resume refresh. Now how it works, just looking at this part here, is whenever you have Chrome, you will set a variable that's, for the sake of this argument, will be set to 1. Okay, you put whatever you want on it as long as it's set to something. For me it's set to 1, and it will keep 1 as long as Chrome is open. So once Chrome goes out of focus, it will run the exit task. Okay, and it will clear the pause refresh. So now you have, whenever Chrome is open, you will set the variable. Whenever Chrome close, it will clear the variable. And this works with a lot of applications. So for example, you right click on it, you click add, not this one, sorry, you click this one, and you'll be able to add different apps that you feel you would need to keep it as a persistent app from the folded to unfolded state. Now that is done. The next part you want to do is on the unfolded version. Okay, on the unfolded version, you want to have, and that's all we're looking here, you want to have an if statement and then an if statement. So the if statement, if you said, is if the pause refresh is not set, meaning it's clear, then you go home and you launch One UI again, or your unfolded launcher. If it's set, you don't go home. So it's still switch launcher for you, and the only way you will be able to use the launcher again is by pretty much going home. Whatever, you click the button or you swipe up, whatever your go home navigation is, that's what will trigger the new launcher to launch, or the new launcher to appear, because it's already been set. It's just not showing it yet. Because remember, the Duo Launcher, you need to go home before you can actually see it, right? It's already set, it's just you need to go home. And what we're doing with this is we're preventing it from going home if you have something open. And this is how it will look like. Well, this is how it works right now if you don't have the task set up. But if you open Chrome, for example, and then you open it as a Duo Launcher, it will just close everything, right? Because it goes home. Once you have the profile and task set up, and this is how it would work. You would open Chrome again. So instead of just, you would keep it open. Okay, let's do that again. You set it up to how you want it to be, which app, and once you open the app, what it will do is it will set a variable, and that variable will stay on as long as the app is open. And as you see, it does not go home. But once I go home, it goes back, it refreshed to, for me, which is UI Launcher, without automatically going home. And just to be perfectly clear, all we're doing is setting a variable and preventing it from going home, as long as the app that we selected is open. If you select this one again, Chrome, and it works with every app you do, and it stays open. Pretty cool. That's about it, guys. Hopefully that helped.